am Dr. Chijioke Osuji. I'm past president and fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Food Science and Technology.
Okay, sir. How would you describe the importance of the international food science and technology?
This is the annual conference of the Institute, and at this time, very appropriately, we are focusing on the importance of wealth creation and food security by using food. It cannot be more important to address these issues now because we are trying to diversify the Nigerian economy through agriculture. And in Nigeria, we are focused so much on agriculture, production and farming, which is, of course, the basic thing to do. But more money can be made, more jobs can be created. The economic diversification can be achieved better when you do value addition. So, it is estimated by some people, rightly or wrongly, that you need about 150 million tons of food to feed Nigerians in a year. So, but you need to have the systems to store such food, to transport it, to refrigerate it, to freeze it, to put it in warehouses, in storage silos, to put it in factories, to add value to them, to export and make them of global standards. So that is where this institute comes, because this institute houses the largest number of food professionals in Africa. And they are about 46 years old, and the federal government 2 years ago, under the President Buhari, signed the Nigerian Council of Food Science and Technology Bill, which gives professional status for regulating the practice and training and practice of this profession. So right now, Nigeria is at the point where it is beginning to put the key professionals, well-trained professionals, in the right segments of the food value chain. It's no longer an all-comers affair. So today, we are highlighting those needs. We are highlighting those gaps. We are highlighting how to address and fill those gaps to enable industry run properly, to enable research address the needs of filling this gap properly. That's exactly what we're doing.
Okay, Mr. President. We know Nigeria is facing a lot of security challenges.
Yes, please.
And we know our food security is not well to be protected.
Sure.
So what do you think is the way forward to get it right so that we can have a sufficiency in the food processing and preservation in Nigeria?
Now, the best thing to do, I've already said, we need to allow the professionals to come in, the experts. Even in the ministries, they should have experts, even if it's even as consultants to guide and work with the civil servants. But the next thing, major, very critical to do, is to make sure that our industries are running up to speed. It is when the industries are running that they will offtake from the farmers. So if the farmers are doing so much 1,000 hectares, because the industry is not there to offtake from them, they will not feel the need to produce more because the ones they produce will spoil. We have very high post-harvest losses. So even without producing any extra food, if we're able to process these foods and store them properly and preserve them, it's like increasing production already. And the farmer will feel this impact and produce more. So the very next thing we need to do is to get the industries working. Now, look at it this way. We are almost in the dry season for this year. So that means the maize has gone. Yams have gone. That is for those who are able to harvest before the floods came. So you see that by March next year, there will be that huge gap. And in some places, they may not even see the seed yam to plant. That's the planting material will be a problem. So let us start today to start preparing for planting materials for the dry season farming and for the rainy season farming coming ahead. And then to put measures in place to connect the industry to the farmers. So what that means is that you have to support the industry with machines, with training, and support the farmers with inputs, of course, so that you can connect them at the next major harvest season, which is early next year.